What's up? What's up? Peace. Elevating that frequency all over the place in your ether, the way we supposed to do. And I just wanted to take the chance to get at you, get up on this little device here and say what's up. And I hope the energy is good. As you can see, I'm a bit disheveled and everything. There's been a lot going on, so I haven't had time to touch this up here, but I'll be getting to that. And I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm like semi sort of under the weather just a little bit for most of this week, which has been really weird. I've been going hard in the paint and just trying to get things done. You know what I mean? As they would say in sports, going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? But I've been going tough, like I said, burning the candles at both ends, and it probably took its toll a little bit. So I don't know what this is, but I'm a little nasally, been nasally. I do crazy work though too with the junk removal service sometimes, and so sometimes I do get these kind of things. But when it lasts for as long as it has, then I have to admit, okay, something must be out in the air and floating around and it tried to get me too. So all the hours I've been putting in, I've been doing a lot of mixing, recording, and putting projects out on the back end. On the front end, I've been trying to network and also do a lot of jobs, as many jobs as I can. And so it probably just, I stretched it out and it probably just caught up with me. And so, yeah, I've been trying to get a little bit more rest. Ha ha ha. Nice try. You know what I mean? We'll see how that goes. But some things have been neglected. And one of them is this. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be having to get to it, like I said. But yeah, be careful, man, because you can, I don't know if you've ever heard this, that you could work yourself sick, but you actually can do it. It's not the first time that I've done something like this. Like I almost go down for the count, but I am a freak and I will bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I will bounce back really quick. So there's times I just shove it, brush it off. And I say, oh, it tried to get me, it couldn't get me, I win. But every once in a while, it'll get me a little bit. So yeah, I'm not, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, but I have been just a little bit achy, I've noticed in certain areas. And like I said, my sinuses are a little bit, I'm a little bit nasally, and I'll notice that in my there's not nothing in my chest really, or anything like that. But I do notice I'll have to cough every once in a while or something like that. So I just have to respect that and say, okay, maybe I'm a little under the weather. So, but your man's still getting active on everything I could touch. So, yeah, man. So bringing it to it, that topic of as you see me pushing like a maniac and almost putting myself down. um, be careful that you don't do things like that. Get yourself some good rest and push hard, but no, and listen to your body, and that's one of the things kind of like I want to talk about because I listen to my body and knowing the goals that I've set that are coming up, I try to make adjustments accordingly. And I'm trying to get back to the stage as much as I can with the time that I have left on the planet. And so doing them sort of things and keeping up. And I started to notice too, trying to get to events and things like that and keep up with what everyone else is doing as much as I can. You know what I mean? There's going to be times I just can't, you know what I mean? I got things that I got to handle that are paramount and I got to do it. But trying to do everything and get to everything as much as possible is very energy consuming. So one of the things I said to myself is, okay, I'm going to have to drop some weight. So I've been doing like a lot of cardio and plyo and stuff like that. So for me, for like cardio and plyo, the thing that does it all in one is like martial arts. So I've been doing a lot of a lot of martial arts drills and stuff like that, and I'll mix it up with some light weights. Nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Not trying to bulk up, trying to slim up. And it's been working too. I've been dropping inches and off the gut and slimming up again, like I like, like I would like to be for being in performance shape, stuff like that. My endurance has been picking up and things like that. So I feel great otherwise. Like right now, even it's not like I don't have any energy. It's just whatever that, I may have pushed it too much. And now whatever is left over has been bugging me and filtering out of my body like really slowly. But nevertheless, so just trying to slim up a little bit, take some weight off my joints. Think about that, guys. And I am getting a little bit, I'm not 20 anymore. So, and if you guys say that I look young, I really thank you. You know what I'm saying? You're very dear to me. Aha, silky smooth, right? But nevertheless, I have to respect that as I move forward in the timeline of life, I have to take a few other things into consideration. So I'm trying to eat lighter and slim up, do slimming type of exercises and stuff like that, cardio, plyo, and some weights, certain exercises, rows, work the bigger muscle groups, things like that. Because when you work out with weights, you burn calories for 24 hours. I don't know if you guys knew that. Plyo is close, but not quite the same. Cardio, you burn calories for the amount of time that you're active. You know what I mean? So as soon as you stop doing the cardio activity, I believe you don't burn like a insane amount of calories anymore. Like you do burn some more, but because you're activating your metabolism and everything. But for the most, you burn the most calories while you're moving. You know what I mean? But there's going to be a lot of moving around. So I got to get used to moving around and give signals to my body from my brain that, hey, we still use these things, still, we still move our arms this way. We still lift our knees above our waist this way. We still contract and elongate, stuff like that. So I got to make sure that I could be light on my feet and that I have enough energy to make it to from here to there and all that kind of stuff. So, so I've been doing that, but that's kind of the message that I wanted to share with you. A quick message. A quick message about, if you're going to be busy and taking on a lot of things, try to eat lighter. And if you're like me, try to take a little weight off your joints. It's not like I was ever really a big guy, you know what I'm saying? But my initial size was a lot slimmer, you know what I mean? So I have a tendency to be able to put on a good amount of not too much though, it's weird, but I have like a real high metabolism, but I could put on muscle pretty easily if I focus on it. But this time, the focus would be to slim up and have endurance and be very functional, to have a functional body. And I started that journey actually after I had my bad injury. I've been injured quite a few times over the years, had some crazy injuries, but the last one I had was pretty nutty and it was a groin injury. And I can still feel parts of it tug and mess with me to this day. It still is a very slow healing process, especially when you have no choice but to be active to make a living or to, you know what I mean? You can't just rest and go to PT or anything like that. So, I have to figure these Rubik's Cubes out. And I did actually, but I also noticed that, okay, so it weakened the whole uh, pelvic region, right? Like the groin region up to the lower abdominal region. And so I have to reboot all that stuff because you're not getting the full charge from your brain. It's electricity going through everything to feed the muscles with the information to give it the hormones and everything that it needs. So when you get injuries that affect your nervous system and stuff like that, it doesn't do that. You know what I mean? That's how you get atrophied and things like that, like not a full connection. So that's what I had to do, was make sure that I can get the connection back as much as possible. But by the time you do that, you'll have some setbacks, some atrophy. So you'll have to rehabilitate those areas. And that's what PT basically does for people. And me, I have to do my own PT sometimes, So I took it into respect and account and I said, I'm just going to start over, So that's what I did. So and then along that path, I started seeing what I had to actually do as I've, been feeling better and stuff this year. But I seen what I had to start to get to. And then I said, okay, you're gonna have to slim up, take pressure off your joints, get flexible again as much as you can, and get your endurance up and your breathing up and breath control. Because jumping around on stage and singing lyrics or rapping lyrics is not easy, but people make it look easy. And when they make it look easy is because, they're in decent shape, either with their breath control or their body or something like that. But people that make things look easy put a lot of years or work into it, and that's why it looks so great and it looks so effortless, and that's why it looks like they're having fun and you're having fun and you guys are feeding off each other. You know what I mean? So I have to make sure that no matter what I'm doing, that I try to bring that connection together as much as I can. And which brings me to, I will be performing on the 30th of September of this month. I'll be performing up in Apple Valley with the Grind Time fam. Up in Apple Valley, I will have a flyer up and I'll be sharing that. I know it's a little bit of a short notice, only got like about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, but definitely would love to see you come out if you're in the area of Southern California, or especially in the Inland Empire. Come on out, have some fun with us. I'll make sure that I'm all healthy and that my hair is looking better and it's not looking like a dusty mop that's about to need some water, and you know what I mean. But yeah, just want to put out the good vibes, bring the smiles in, and everything like that, man. So let's have some fun. Big shouts to everybody that's on that grind. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing but the utmost love for you, and wish you nothing but success. And until the next time, all right, y'all. Peace.